Cost Model, you will be directed to the Cost Model record and specifically the Guided Setup tab. Simply click Get Started to begin your startup process. There are 3 groups of steps you'll need to complete to fully set up your cost model. Each group of steps will be unlocked when you've completed the preceding group. You can navigate through the step left, expand and collapsing sub-steps using the caret icon. For each step, you will see the title, the state, and an option to complete the step or skip if it's optional. You'll see on the left we've highlighted your active step in green, show you completed steps with a check mark, and skipped steps with a skip tag along with an incomplete icon. Use this main screen to complete the actions for that specific step. What you'll be doing during the setup process, let's go through a quick name of your cost model record. You will have already done this before you get to the guided setup. After you name your cost model, you will want to set up your segments. Don't worry, we'll go through these concepts in more detail in later videos. Next, you will create your cost objects, either manually or by importing them from an external document or ServiceNow tables. The final step of the first group of steps is to make sure your cost objects are assigned to segments. After you complete these steps, you'll be going through more steps to upload your financial data to the model and tell the application how to allocate it. Several tasks throughout the process that require a system administrator to complete. If you are not a system administrator, please keep these in mind as you will need their help to move through the process. First, if your fiscal calendar isn't set up in ServiceNow, you will need a system admin or someone with permission to edit the fiscal calendar to set that up before you do any setup on the model. Creating and managing user roles, including adding data owners, will require a system admin. They will be able to create users and add any required roles specific to the Proven Optics application. If you are pulling in information from other ServiceNow tables, the application will require access to those ServiceNow tables. Metadata you need to all of your tables in the application. We ship out of the box with the required fields and the most commonly used custom fields. If you want to add additional information, you'll need to customize the fields on the table. This will require a system admin. Custom fields on tables. If you need to add additional source field options, for example, if you're uploading a spreadsheet and you have a column called operating system, you will need to add that source field option to the application so you can select it when mapping your imported data to the application tables. If you need to do complex math or logic to get allocation logic, you will need a system admin to write a scripted allocation unit. We'll talk about that in more detail during the allocation process.